kind introduction. Tumatawa si Commodore Bacordo, Boko. Sabi niya, humuhugot ka daw kahit wala ka daw binabasa eh. Kaya pa yung tawa ng tawa. Ano, kaya pa? Ha? Be sure ha, walang mag-back down. I have a score sheet as I go around the Philippines, all over, visiting the different police regional offices. May record ako kung sino yung pinakamaraming nag-back down, pinakamahina at pinakamalalakas ng mga pulis. Kaya itong mga Bicolano na pulis, kayo ay kilala ng mga Oragon. Kaya dapat walang mag-back down, ha? Pinakamaraming nag-back down ay Police Regional Office 6 doon sa Iloilo. 4 yung nag-back down sa parada. Anyway, Battalion Commander, please give tikas pahinga. Please allow me to greet the very important government officials and personalities around, lalong-lalo na yung mga members ng local government units, the local chief executives, because kabilin-bilinan sa akin ni Presidente Duterte, wherever you go, as you go around the Philippines, please don't forget to engage the local chief executives, lalo na yung mga barangay captains, yung mga mayors, mga governors, congressmen, dahil without them, we are going to lose our war on drugs. They are very, very important partners in our war on drugs. Kaya po, babatiin ko ito isa-isa, kahit na nabati na kanina, isa-isahin ko po because this is my golden opportunity to greet these very important people around. The birthday boy, Governor Francis Bitsara of Albay. Sir, ano sir, imbitado ako bukas? Ha? Si Governor Joseph Coa, represented by Juan Alves, Provincial Board Member of Catanduanes. Sir. Si Governor Miguel Villafuerte of Camarines Sur. Si Governor Robert Rodrigueza ng Sorsogon, represented by Attorney Renato Olves. Governor Edgardo Talyado of Camarines Norte. Governor Antonio Cu ng Masbate. Congresswoman Cu ng 3rd District of Masbate. Second pala ma'am. Sorry. Second. Congressman Joey Salceda, 2nd District of Albay, represented by Romeo Dawal Jr. Okay. Pakisabi kay Congressman sa tulong niya sa amin sa aming budget hearing. Thank you. Pakisabi kay Congressman sir. Kay Mayor ng Legazpi City, Mayor Noel Rosal. Sir. Mayor Domingo Escoto ng Uwas Albay. Mayor ng Ani Onghoko ng Ginobatan Albay. Ma'am. Si Board Member Dante Arandia of Albay. Mayor Sherry Sampal of Pulangi. Mayor Ardel Baldo ng Kamalig. Mayor ng Daraga, represented by Mr. Jerry Rafael Hausian. Mayor ng Tabaco, represented by Roderick Martires. Mayor ng Malinaw, represented by Abilino Seriola. Si Mayor Pati Alsola ng Ligao City. Ma'am, gaganda ng mga mayor dito, ma'am. Gaganda. Si Mayor Alan Arandia ng Pio Duran. Meron pa ba akong hindi nabanggit ng mga government officials, local na representatives? Of course, sa ating regional director, si Police Chief Superintendent Ramon Buenafe, Omar Buenafe, who is my classmate. Another Mista, the Brigade Commander of, anong brigade mo? 9 Uppers Brigade, General Clyde Yukot. Clyde, pero Claudio di ay. Claudio Yukot. My underclass, very snappy member of Alpha Company, Navy Commodore Joby Bacordo. Of course, we also have to recognize Mayor Aimee Villanueva of Tiwi, Albay. Si members of my party, Police Director Archie Gamboa, Alpha Company, another Mista, incoming Police Director Jovic Ramos, the Director for Logistics. Another Mista, the Director for Operations, incoming Police Director Picoy Cascolan. Another Mista, dahil nagpapa-adapt siya sa class namin eh. Although he is from class 84. Incoming Director Augustus Marquez, the Director for Investigation, the Detective Management, and former RD of PRO 5. Piling-pili yung mga RD ng PRO 5, no? Yung magagaling lang ang masahin dito. Si Colonel Greg Almiron, Deputy Brigade Commander. Dito ba? Si Captain Julio Cesar Victor Marvin Lim, the Group Commander of Coast Guard, Bicol District. Lieutenant Colonel Rubel Sobrino, Group Commander TUG 5. Si Fire Chief Superintendent Igmedio Bundok, RD ng Bureau of Fire Protection. Si Jail Senior Superintendent Ignacio Panti, RD of BJMP. RD of PDEA, Mr. Chudoro Caparuso. Dr. Ophelia Samar C., President Pinoy Power Bicol Coalition, represented by Ms. Ivipanya Daep. Ms. Mediatrix Villanueva, President Board of Trustees, Simon and Siren Community Rehabilitation and Development Foundation Incorporated. Your services are badly needed this time around all over the Philippines. We have 720,000 Filipinos needing your help. Si Mr. Jose Saturnino Velasco, President, Albay Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Sir. Dito ba si Gerald De Leon? Si Cristo Ray Opao ng Tau Gamma Pi. Mr. Ricardo Fontanilla, Citizen Anti-Drug Abuse Council, Senior Citizen. Mr. Norman Diborha, Auditor. Kuha. Wala. Mr. Arwin Raso, representing the Director for this Regional Director of DSWD. No. Attorney Ruel Alsisto, representing the Acting Regional Director of LTFRB. Mr. Dantor Bibar, representing RD of DILG. Mr. Dr. Gianelli Bisana, representing the RD of Dapolcom. Director Cecilia Nieto, RD ng CEC, R5. Director Ramon Fiel Absidi, RD DepEd. Si Attorney Karina Perdida Trivilla, OIC, RD, Dole. Director Edgardo Alejandro, RD, OCDS. Attorney Romeo Fortes, Regional Election Officer, Comelec. Sir. Ms. P. Buela, representing the RD of DOT. ERD of PIA, Mr. Marlon Luterte. RD of CHED, Dr. Manuel Mendoza. Sir. DOJ, represented by Jose Demostele Salgado. Sir. Sa ating DRDA, DRDO, RCDS, to the parading elements, to the awardees, ladies, the friends of the media, friends from the media, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Lubos kong pinapasalamatan ang matikas na Regional Director ng PRO 5, my classmate, Police Chief Superintendent Melvin Ramon Buenafe, at ang magigiting at mga oragon na pulis ng Bicol Region sa mainit na pagsalubong ninyo sa akin. Makabuluhan ang ating pagdiriwang ng ika-115th Police Service Anniversary ngayon dahil ito ay kasabay ng fiesta ng ating mahal na Birhen ng Peña Francia, ang patronis ng Bicolandia. At ang panalangin nating lahat ay patuloy niyang gabayan ang kapulisan sa magiting at matagumpay na pagpapatupad ng batas dito sa Bicol Region. Before anything else, let me extend my warm congratulations and my highest commendation to our awardees today. These are the men and women of PRO 5 who have rendered exemplary service and who have proven once more that this region is indeed never wanting in heroes. Maraming mga bayani sa hanay ng kapulisan at sila ang dahilan kung bakit patuloy ang pagtaas ng antas ng ating paglilingkod, pati na rin ang magandang pagtingin ng sambayanan sa atin. To the awardees, Continue with the good work and the models of exemplary service to the rest of your brothers and sisters in uniform. The challenge for you now is to continue to equal, if not surpass, your achievements in the months and years ahead. Today, we pay tribute to the rich history of the police service that is replete with stories of selfless service and gallantry. We pay tribute to our police heroes who offered their lives in the service of our nation. And we honor the men and women of the police force who continue to sacrifice and face tremendous challenges so that the rest of our countrymen may live in peace and security. Kasama kayong lahat na miyembro ng PRO 5 na naglilingkod araw-araw sa sambayanang Pilipino. Over the years, we have been celebrating the anniversary of the police service every August 8. But I like to think that we should be celebrating this every single day. The lessons of our history should serve to inspire us to render our best always and to encourage us to follow in the footsteps of our forebears whose courage, gallantry, and self-sacrifice brought the PNP to where it is today. As we perform our duties to serve and protect our country, we continue to write history and produce heroes from our ranks. More than 2 months ago, we welcomed a new administration that awakened in us a deeper sense of commitment to our duties as protectors of the nation. We welcomed a president who has reinvigorated our energies and fueled our resolve to finally win the peace in our communities after decades of suffering from the scourge of crime and lawlessness, especially of the evils of illegal drugs. Now, more than 2 months after we heeded the call of our beloved President Rodrigo Duterte to wage a relentless war against crime and illegal drugs, we are posting tremendous gains and slowly but surely winning the streets from the illegal drug menace while removing the fear and violence in the hearts of our countrymen. The good news is that we have significantly reduced the supply of illegal drugs in the country by some 80 to 90% through Project Double Barrel and Uplan Tokhang. We have visited more than 850,000 houses, resulting in the surrender of more than 720,000 drug personalities and arrested more than 15,700 pushers and users nationwide. Here in the Bicol region, a total of 69,179 houses were visited by PRO 5 operatives from July 1 to September 8, resulting in the surrender of 41,293 drug users and 3,890 drug pushers. A total of 440 drug personalities have also been arrested. With many drug personalities out of the streets, we now expect safer communities. Ang mahalaga ay unti-unti nang nawawala ang takot sa puso ng ating mga kababayan. Excuse me. Lalo na ang mga magulang. If anyone is more afraid these days, these are the people who are involved in the illegal drug trade who now realize that their days are numbered because they may be arrested or jailed anytime. Sa pag-iikot-ikot ko po sa Metro Manila, lalong-lalo na sa mga Islam areas, nagtatanong po ako sa mga taong bayan doon kung kumusta na po sila. Ang sabi po nila, Sir, kabaligtaran na po ang nangyayari ngayon. Noon, kami ay takot lumabas sa aming tahanan, lumabas sa lansangan dahil maraming masasamang tao. Pero ngayon po, kabaligtaran na. Ang takot lumabas sa mga bahay po nila ay yung mga kriminal. Ayaw na pong lumabas sa kanilang bahay. Kaya kami ay libre na pong nakakalabas sa kalsada. Kaya yan po ay opinyon ng ating mga taong bayan. Yan po ay resulta na rin sa pagbagsak ng ating krimen by almost 50% since tayo nag-start ng ating Upland Double Barrel sa July 1. 50% po ang binagsak dahil sa ating pagsisikap. Kaya magpapasalamat tayo at sana magpapatuloy yung ating effort sa ating kampanya. Let us build on the gains of the past 2 months and continue with this relentless war against the drug menace. Sa gitna ng matinding gira laban sa droga, nakikita natin na mayroon pa ring mga masasamang loob na nagpupumilit na isulong ang kanilang illegal drug trade at lumalabag sa batas. And if we started strong the past 2 months, let us continue even stronger in the next 4 months. Dahil nga 6 months lang ang binigay sa atin. The President is confident that we will win this war in 6 months, and we are on with him in this effort. We are one with him in this effort. Following the recent Davao bombing, we must be more vigilant and alert against all forms of violence. Bear in mind that we are not focusing our efforts only on the illegal drug problem. Terrorism is once more roaring its ugly head, and we cannot afford to let our guard down now. At habang nilalabanan natin ang illegal na droga at terorismo, hindi rin natin pwedeng pabayaan ang iba pang problema gaya ng simpleng street crimes, robbery, carnapping at iba pang krimen na nagdadala ng panganib sa buhay ng ating mga kababayan. In the face of all this, I ask our police personnel to remain steadfast and true to their ideals of the police service. Let your gallantry come to fore and show the Filipino people what a PNP member is worth. As your chief PNP, I expect many things from each of you in the performance of your duties. Among others, I want you to always man the police checkpoints with dignity and patience. Huwag kayong mainis kapag may mga pasaway na mga motorista. Show them who the better guys are by doing your work with utmost professionalism and integrity. And I will not tire in repeating that every police operative is under strict orders to ensure the protection of human rights and observance of courtesy in dealing with motorists passing through security checks. Follow strictly our revised police operational procedures. Furthermore, coordinate closely with our counterparts in the armed forces in this effort because the PNP cannot do this alone. With the wide areas that we must secure and with only a handful of police personnel in each area, we cannot possibly cover everyone. Kaya kailangan natin ang tulong ng ating mga kapatid na sundalo at pati na rin ang kooperasyon ng mamamayan. Work well with the AFP and do your best to always harness community support and cooperation. Time and again, I have been saying that as the father of this organization, I cannot bear to see my men dying in police operations. Ayaw kong naunahan kayo ng kalaban. Kaya naman, hangad kong maging mahusay ang bawat pulis sa lahat ng police work, lalo na sa epektibong paggamit ng armas. This is why I declared recently that those police officers who cannot shoot well and pass the regular firearms marksmanship test will be disqualified to hold firearms. If you are not proficient in using your firearms,
You just might cause collateral damage to your surroundings and cause your own death. So you have no business carrying guns. This is why I have directed the DHRDD to revive the gun proficiency training for all police personnel. This is not to say, however, that you should always be shooting the bad guys dead. On the contrary, your duty is to catch them and put them behind bars to face the full force of the law, and your other duty is, of course, to stay alive and catch more criminals. Palagi ko ito inuulit-ulit. Kung kayo mainkwentro ng mga kriminal, as the smoke clears, I want to see the cop standing, the good guy standing, and the criminal laying down the pavement. Stay alive, you must survive, dahil walang Commission on Human Rights na magpapakain sa mga anak ninyo pag kayo'y namatay. Walang Commission on Human Rights na magpapaaral sa mga anak ninyo pag kayo'y pumanaw na at namatay. Kaya you better stay alive. Kung ayaw kong may pulis na namamatay sa operasyon, lalo kung ayaw makita na may pulis na nasasangkot sa illegal na droga, dahil ako na mismo ang makakalaban ninyo. Aalagaan ko kayo bilang mabuting ama, pero inasahan ko magiging mabuting anak din kayo. We are at the height of internal fencing process sa PNP. Napakarami na pong pulis na nasangkot sa illegal na droga. Either as users, protectors, cuddlers, yung mga ninja cops natin na nag-recycle ng droga. Napakasama na po ng ating imahe. Kaya this is the right time for us to reform. Kung meron pa man dyan sa inyo ang na-involve sa droga, please ihinto na inyo yan. Dahil habang ako ang inyong chief PNP, I will not allow that to happen. Talagang pipersonalin ko kayo pag kayo'y nag-involve sa droga. Pipersonalin ko kayo. Mark my word. Hindi ko po pinangarap maging chief PNP. Hindi ko yan inambisyon. Lalong-lalo na si Presidente. Hindi niya pangarap maging Presidente. Siya ay pinilit ng taong bayan maging Presidente. So, as I have said, siya ay hindi takot mamatay. Kahit na 1 billion na yung pinatong ng mga drug lords sa aming mga ulo, hindi siya takot mamatay. Ako pa kaya? Nag-CPNP lang? Hindi naman ako kasing gwapo ni General Buenape. Takot mamatay. Pangit man ako, matanda na, kalbo pa. Kaya I can go anytime. Basta hindi ko sila tatantanan. Alagang uupakan natin yung mga drug personalities. Is that clear? With the President's call for change in the country, there will yet be no end to the wars we are waging, because after we are done with the war against illegal drugs, kung tayo man ay mananalo dito after 6 months, we will set our sights on eradicating illegal gambling in the country. While this is already a part of police operations, we will be giving more life and energy to this operation the same way we did with our campaign against illegal drugs. Kaya kayo, kung kayo ngayon tumatanggap ng pera galing sa illegal gambling, ihinto na niyo yan, dahil after manalo tayo sa gira sa droga, upakan natin ang illegal gambling, nakatali yung kamay niyo pag kayo tumatanggap. Kaya huwag na kayo tumanggap. Sisingilin tayo ng taong bayan. Sigurado ako. After drugs, what's next? So, yun na. Basta ako, alam ko, nag-umpog-umpugan na yung ulo ng mga gambling lords. Kung sino yung kanila maging go-to guy para lumapit sa akin, para ako'y tumanggap. But never ko yan tinanggap. I asked the permission from the President. Sabi ko, Sir, malaki palang pera yung illegal gambling pag ikaw chief PNP. Millions pala, millions. Tatanggapin ko na rin ito dahil sayang, pera din ito. Pero sabi niya, sige, tanggapin mo. Pag tinanggap mo yan, nakatali na yung kaway mo, wala na, hindi mo na yan maupakan yung illegal gambling. Lalong-lalo na sa nangyayari ngayon sa ibang rehiyon. Yung mga regions natin sa Region 6 at Region 7, yung ating mga officers doon, tanggap ng pera galing sa illegal na droga. Hindi nila alam na yun palang nagpapalaro ng illegal gambling, yun na rin palang nagpapalaro ng illegal drugs. So napasok sila ngayon sa sindikato. Hindi na alam na yung network ng illegal gambling, yun na rin ang network na ginamit ng illegal drugs. Ngayon nagkabistuhan na, ubos sila ngayon. Tapon sila lahat sa Mindanao. Nasa RMM. Kaya mag-ingat kayo dyan. Let me continue. Dahil tayo ay mga alagad ng batas at mga lingkod bayan, walang tigil ang ating serbisyo. And with each day of service, we continue to seek new and better ways to serve and protect our country and people. Ito po ang nakasaad sa tema ng ating pagdiriwang ng Police Service Anniversary. Hamon ng pagbabago, pinag-ibayong serbisyo. As Chief PNP, let me assure you that we continue to look into the needs and requirements of the service. Hindi lang ang pagsugpo ng krimen at illegal na droga ang nasa isip ng inyong liderato. Hangad namin ang kapakanan ng bawat membro ng pulisya. We are not only working towards providing you with all the tools you need to help you perform your functions better, but also with the benefits and privileges that will help you give your families a better and more comfortable life. For as long as you do your job well, we will support you all the way. Magtulungan lang tayo para sa sambayanan. Maraming salamat sa inyo at naway patuloy na maghari sa ating mga puso ang paglilingkod na marangal, malinis at makatarungan. Mabuhay tayong lahat.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring message. You are indeed an inspiration to the Philippine people and Nakasarog of Police Regional Office 5. As our gesture of thanks, the Acting Regional Director, Police Chief Superintendent Melvin Ramon G. Bunafe will present the plaque of appreciation to our guest of honor and speaker. Citation reads, plaque of appreciation is presented to Police Director General Ronald Marapon de la Rosa, Chief Philippine National Police, in grateful and sincere appreciation of his invaluable presence and words of wisdom and encouragement as guest of honor and speaker during the 115th Police Service Anniversary Celebration with the theme, Hamon ng Pagbabago, Pinag-ibayong Serbisyo, thereby cultivating the zeal and fervor of PRO5 personnel towards a positive mindset in facing the challenges of the police service. Given the 16th day of September 2016 at PRO5 Camp Ola, Legazpi City, signed, Police Chief Superintendent